Welcome to Mile High Living. I'm Sam Boyk. Thanks for joining us today. It's the start of a new year, so have you looked into your retirement investment portfolio lately? To help us think about some new ideas, joining me in the studio is the CEO of New Direction Trust Company, Kevin Dodson. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Sam. It's great to be here.
Yes, absolutely. So start our viewers off and explain a little bit more about what a self-directed IRA is.
Absolutely. So a lot of your viewers would understand what I would call a basic IRA is. A
Right.
basic IRA is what they probably have at like a Schwab, an E-Trade, a Vanguard. And that allows investors to invest in what I'd call Wall Street products. So stocks, bonds, options, things like that. A self-directed IRA opens up your diversity in that and allows you to actually invest in what you know locally. So it allows you to invest in what we would call alternative assets.
Very good. And so how are you guys at New Direction Trust Company helping your clients work on these?
So we provide the technology and the service. We have a great staff. We're local here in Louisville, Colorado. And we provide the technology and the services to be able actually to open a self-directed IRA, which then empowers those investors to buy what they know.
Wonderful. I just moved out of Louisville. I was living up
There you
there
go.
actually
Great
for
place,
2
actually.
years.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Good to know you guys were just down the road.
We are.
So go into more detail on what an alternative asset is.
So an alternative asset, there's kind of some core alternative assets. One is precious metals. So you can actually buy gold, silver, palladium in your IRA, and it gets the advantages of an IRA with the taxes. There's what we would call private debt, which is really what the people call like peer-to-peer lending. So you can actually lend money out of your IRA, and it's just like a real loan like you'd get from a bank. The third thing is around private equity, which is really about investing locally. So we have breweries, we have nail salons, we have local startups that people are taking their retirement investments and investing locally. And the last one's probably my favorite one, and that's real estate. You are allowed in a self-directed IRA to actually buy rental real estate in the IRA.
Yeah, and that's so interesting. We were talking before the show, and I'm like, okay, real estate purchasing with your IRA, does that mean like you're withdrawing money from your IRA to purchase? But you're like, no, that's not the case.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you went into some more detail.
Yeah,
This is just
cool.
mind-blowing
Yeah,
to me.
it's super cool. I mean, so basically what happens is you can actually, say you wanted to buy a house in Winter Park,
Sure.
or Summit County, and you wanted to use your IRA money to do that. So your retirement account can actually buy that rental real estate. So your IRA purchases the real estate, you rent it out, so those rent payments come in monthly and they go right back into your IRA, similar to if you bought a stock and the dividends came in.
Wow.
But what we like to say is that empowers our investors to actually invest locally into what they know, because people actually know Summit County, they know Winter Park, they know Grand, they know down the street.
Right.
And this allows people to take their hard-earned retirement money and invest it in actually what they know, not just stocks at Wall Street.
Right, and that's so great. I'm sure a lot of folks, maybe just like me, weren't even familiar with this,
Yeah,
and now they are.
It's been around for like 20 years plus. It's just now starting to take off. I think investors out there are looking for more diversity in their portfolios. I think there's a big trend for people to look local and say, how can I take and invest? My friend has a new startup. Oh my gosh, there's a new condo down the street. I wish I could buy that. That'd be a great investment.
Yeah.
Companies like New Direction allow you to do that when you're IRA.
Awesome. So why is it important to diversify your investment portfolio with these alternative assets?
Sure. You know, New Direction, we don't give advice. I'll be clear with that. But I can say that our investors have taken advantage of this technology and this self-directed IRAs to be able to what we call hyper-diversify. We don't expect people to get rid of their basic IRA. What happens with a lot of our investors is that they kind of augment their entire portfolio with a self-directed IRA. So they have their traditional IRA over here with stocks, and then they have a home or they have a local business in their IRA over here, and we call that hyper-diversification.
Great. And if somebody was interested in getting to know you guys better, talking with you, understanding maybe what their options are, walk us through that process.
Yeah, absolutely. It's super easy. Just go to NDTCO.com. I'll say it again, NDTCO.com. On that, there's so much information on how to do this and all those different alternative assets. The easy thing is you can just click on the Apply Now, and that starts the entire process going.
Got it. And the alternative assets, that is something that you guys are really helping to focus on with folks, but can you help them with other financial options as well?
You know, we really focus on those alternatives.
Okay.
You can diversify within the account. You can still buy stocks and bonds, but we actually allow way more than just that.
Great. Well, we appreciate you being here and telling us about it. Thank you
Thanks,
so
Sam.
much.
Appreciate it.
And invest in what inspires you with a self-directed IRA with New Direction Trust Company. The answer is always yes. Call them at 877-742-1270 or visit them online at NDTCO.com. Remember, they are offering to waive the new account opening fee just for Mile High Living viewers. So enter a code MHL-0124 to get started today. They paid for this segment. Stay with us.